You know what's so depressing, Vortex? Every time I see a passing car, I always see this little TV in their car. Whenever everything's on fire, that's progress, that's progress. Except that everyone's a liar, that's progress, that's progress. No one knows what gender is, that's progress, that's progress. 8 years old on hormone pills, that's progress, that's progress. Never everything's on fire, except that everyone's a liar. No one knows what gender is. 8 years old on hormone pills. Sodomy is taught in school. The exception's now the rule. Veterans sleeping on the street. Bitches running everything, 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 every motherfucking thing into the ground. Everyone's staring at a screen, in between staring at a screen. Look at my screen, look at my screen, look at my screen, look at my screen. Let me look at your screen while you look at my screen. Wow, isn't this interesting? Why, oh why is the suicide rate skyrocketing? Malpractice, that's just tactic. It's progress, we throw pills at it. Malpractice, that's just tactic. It's progress, we take a stab at it. Malpractice, that's just tactic. It's progress, we don't question it. Malpractice, wreak havoc, no matter how tragic. It's progress, it's progress, it's progress, it's progress, it's progress, it's progress, it's progress. Would you like me to digress? Well, we can't. You can't ever digress when it's progress. And eventually, the TV will have more personality. Eventually, that's already happening. Sometimes I'd like to believe in humanity, but then I look around me and I say no. I think that people are naturally bad. And I can't really let this sentiment go. I wish it wasn't so, but society keeps proving this over and 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 over again, don't you know? So many want to deny what's so obvious. So many want to pretend it's not happening when it's so obviously happening, because they don't want to admit it. Maybe they're a part of it, maybe they don't give a shit, maybe they just go along with what they know is wrong, and yours truly is above it. It's progress not to give a shit, it's progress not to notice anything falling apart around you. All the debris, it's nothing to me. It's progress, 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 it's progress. Well, that was fun. Nice little song about the future. I mean, it's not really about the future. It's about the past, the present, and the future. You know, because the present was the past's future. You know? But I really don't want to go further into the future. I don't. I look around and this is already bad enough. And it was bad enough before all this crap technology. That's why I don't choose that shit. Because it's not positive. And no, I don't blame Siri. No, I don't blame Alexa. I don't even blame Steve Jobs. I'm not even mad at Mark Schmuckerberg anymore. I'm not even mad at Jack Dorsey. They are just making money because they're scumbags. They're making money off the demise of society. Like a good capitalist. I'm not even gonna bitch about the philosophy of capitalism. I mean, there's really, like, not much you can do to change human nature. You know, Karl Marx already tried that shit and failed miserably. So, you know, you just have to let nature run its course. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. That's the way it has to be. And this is nature, you know? But what is ironic is that the majority of people that bitch about capitalism and the cutthroat corporations and, you know, how evil they are, it's like all these motherfuckers give in to all this technology, which makes the corporations so much money, you know? It's like every person I know that, like, claims to be a socialist or a Marxist or whatever, it's like they're all addicted to their phones. They're all addicted to the internet. They use all these apps, you know? It's like everybody's such a hypocrite. And you don't have to lecture me. I know that I'm a hypocrite in certain ways. But my thing is, I hate hypocrisy so much that I'm not going to, like, be a hypocrite in ways that I can avoid. You know? Like, if I hate banks, I'm not going to use a bank. You know? If I hate the smartphones, if I hate what they're doing to society, why would I have one? You know? If I hate social networking and I think it's making society so stupid and dramatic, and I think it's exacerbating what was already there that was really, really negative, okay? So if I don't like that, I'm not going to do that. It's so simple. I'm going to keep harping on this shit. I'm going to keep talking about this incessantly. And I'm hoping to inspire just one person to break their demonic devices that are controlling everything that they do and constantly listening to them and trying to sell them shit based off of conversations that they have with other people. Contrary to what people think, it's not paranoia that keeps me from buying a smartphone. It's animosity. It's animosity and sheer tenacity, okay? It's not, but it's, like I said, it's not even animosity towards the technology, or animosity towards Steve Jobs, or animosity towards whoever invented the Android. I don't know who that was. Because it's not the technology's fault. Like, society is stupid and they're lazy and they're pathetic. So it's society's fault that this is what happened, okay? Like, I try to imagine a world of like smarter human beings and like what all they could accomplish with smartphones and laptops. And like, can you imagine if society actually read books and they read ingredients and shit like that and they use smartphones? Can you imagine? Like, man, that would be a cool world. But unfortunately, like, this is the one that we live in because the majority of human beings are just total sacks of crap. And I hate to say that, but it's just a fact, man. And so, if you have a society that's that dull and that stupid and that uncreative, of course they're going to use this piece of technology to destroy themselves. Of course they're going to use it to further their self-destructive nature, okay? Which is exactly why they handed us this. It's exactly why they want us to use it. Like, how can people not see that? I need to go home. But I'm just saying, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous that people they've accepted this. Like, so all these people whining about this world we live in falling apart, and it's like, it's your fault. Like, you're contributing to it, you stupid fucktard, you know? Everybody in our society has contributed to it. Whether they acknowledge their responsibility or not. Most of them won't. They just want to whine and play the victim. You know? But, like I've said before, you know, you can't do anything to change people. You can hope to inspire them. I don't know how much I'm going to inspire just by bitching, but I know that, like, I'm a real person, and maybe that'll inspire somebody. Probably not. They'll probably just unsubscribe because they won't be able to handle my mouth and my intense criticism. But it's kind of pathetic. It's kind of pathetic that you don't want to get yelled at. I mean, I think that you're like one of the few people in the world that likes being yelled at. And I feel like the only reason that you like being yelled at is because it strengthens your character. And most people don't want their character strengthened. They just want to keep moping. You know? Not that we can't mope. We definitely moped before. That used to be a constant thing that we would do. But I'd like to think that we have improved our state of being. But maybe not. Maybe I'm the same sack of shit that I always was. Maybe I should just commit suicide. But hopefully I'm not going to do that. Hopefully I will read more of the scripture.